I'd love to tell you today my story about the founding of Heart of Many Ways, which is a spiritual universal center in Eureka Springs. The center was birthed, so to speak, as a center a little bit more than 8 years ago. Melissa, Claire, and myself got together and we had a vision about a sacred space and a sacred community that would be open to all seekers, all faiths, all paths, and all individual spiritual expressions. We wanted it to be open to everyone, also open to those who do not necessarily consider themselves or use the word spiritual, but are seekers and learners and would like to learn and hear about various ways through the centuries that people have used in practice and in teachings to reach the divine or the divine presence inside of them. We were developing the vision, which took many, many months, actually, at the same time that another thing was happening. It's rather a miracle, really. Two Christian scientists in town were wanting to move the Christian Science building into what was best for its next cycle and to keep it a sacred place. The two Christian scientists were Pat Quinn and Marcia Haven. And both of them and Melissa and myself were the four people that named the building the new building Heart of Many Ways. They found out about our vision. So basically, we considered it pretty much a miracle that this happened. And we began to transfer the building to the nonprofit organization that we started, which is called Heart of Many Ways. There are currently about 10 affiliates at Heart of Many Ways, and they fluctuate at different times in different years. But right now, that's the amount we have. The basic mission is, of course, to work with the historical building and to keep it up and preserve it as best that we can. So that's one of the missions. Our other mission is to provide a spiritual sacred place in relationship to spiritual practitioners of many different faiths, paths, and expressions. And so that these folks together, we together as a community can learn about other paths or other faiths, as well as practice our own direction that we have as our guidance. We have many, many programs every month. We have currently in these 10 affiliates many altars downstairs. We have someone in the Hindu faith following a particular teacher. At this time, it's represented by Self-Realization Fellowship, the Guru Yogananda. We also have downstairs in all the different altars, we have a Jewish altar, which is an affiliate of a Jewish lay teacher that comes. She does Sabbaths and often new moon celebrations of Judaism. We also have the Sufi affiliate, and the Sufi affiliate does many, many spiritual musical presentations and concerts also. We also have the Universal I Am Presence movement altar. We have a Universal Christian altar. There's a Native American path that is in our gathering room that's represented. We also have a Wicca altar that is the indigenous paths of England, Scotland, and Ireland, and that was the indigenous earth path before Christianity arrived in Europe. We have an altar of that tradition, and that tradition balances out it represents both the God and the goddess. And then there's the Metaphysical Society that is operating in Eureka and has operated for many, many years, that meets at Heart of Many Ways, and they're an affiliate. And then also going down the line, we have an affiliate now that is actually an online affiliate that does spiritual book discussions and perhaps classes. So there's many forms and ways that one can be an affiliate. Usually there needs to be one person, at least, who is a practitioner of that path, or a few in the town, either in our town or in the general area. We also have a Sikh path, which is also from the Sikh faith from India, and we have an altar there. We have a beautiful, this is downstairs, we have all the altars. Then in our sanctuary, we have a large sanctuary upstairs. We have a beautiful flag that we want to symbolize the entire planet Earth on our altar. which symbolizes Mother Earth. There is also around this magnificent flag all the different faiths that you can find around the planet. There's small icons of each of them. And our basic tenet is that we want to learn from each other. We don't just want to tolerate or coexist. We want to learn from each other, all these different expressions. We want to love the other expressions. We want to interact with people and learn of other faiths and paths. This is our basic orientation.